2nd Esdras chapter 16, verse 40. O my people, hear my word, make you ready to thy battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth. I want to give our praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. Forgive me the spirit to do this lesson. This lesson is a quick lesson to build you brothers up all around the globe. And in this lesson, we're going to focus on the book of Eli. Okay. It came out in 2010. I had to watch it again. I've seen it a couple times, but the spirit had me watch it. And what I really noticed about that movie, man, is his pilgrimage, man. Okay. Denzel Washington played that role very, 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 very well. Okay. You can learn from it. His demeanor, how he carried himself. Okay. He was worried about that journey, man. Okay. He had a place to be. All right. He had a place to go. And when you watch the movie, it said he heard a voice. He said he heard a voice in his spirit telling him to go to this place, man. Okay. And that he will be protected. If he keep the word and faith in him, he will be protected, man. Okay. And when you watch that movie, man, and really focus on it, you see, man, he was just going and going and going. And no matter what happened to him, he was just going. His mind was still single-minded towards that goal. And we got to be that same way, man. We have to be that same way. So let's read 2nd Esdras again. 2nd Esdras chapter 16, verse 40. O my people, hear my word. Make you ready to thy battle. And in those evils, which we're getting into that time, all right, Jacob's trouble, be even as pilgrims upon the earth. Right. Your only goal, your only mission for us is to get to the kingdom of heaven, man. Is to get to those chariots, man. That's the place we want to get to. Okay, because that's where we're going to be changed, man, in the blinking of an eye. All right. But in between that, man, we have Jacob's trouble that's brewing up that we have to deal with, man. And no matter what comes our way, we have to do what? We have to still be those pilgrims on the earth, man. Okay. Now you see how his mind was towards that woman, man. He wasn't worried about no women. He wasn't worried about nothing, man. Okay. He was in the spirit, man, in that movie. All right. Now, obviously, it's a movie, so you got certain things like eating cats and shit like that. But we're not worried about that. We're going to focus on the spirit of the point. All right. So we need to be as pilgrims on the earth. Now, when you go into the Google definition on pilgrim, a person who journeys to a sacred place for religious reasons. Right, man. For religious reasons, man. They journey to a sacred place. Are we not journeying to a sacred place? Yeah, the kingdom of heaven, man. Okay. Travel or wander like a pilgrim. Right, man. To journey to that sacred place. And that's what we're doing, man. We can't be distracted. Especially now, man. You can't be distracted by multiple things, man. That has nothing to do with your salvation. Absolutely nothing, man. All right. From there, let's go to Philippians chapter 3, starting verse 13. Brethren, I count not myself to have apprehended, but this one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind and reaching forth unto those things which are before. Right, man. Okay, moving forward towards that journey, man. Okay. Pressing towards that prize, like it says in verse 14. I press toward the mark for the prize of the high calling of Yahweh in Yahushai. Right. Okay, we have been called, man. And we have to finish the work. We have to finish the work. Okay. You have to do more trimming. You have to sharpen up more and get ready, man, for this big shebang. Because it's coming, man. All hell is going to break loose, man. And you're going to have to be ready for it, man. So you're going to have to be in that mind frame, just like you see Denzel in this movie, man, in the book of Eli. He was in that mind frame of getting to that place. All right? Getting to that place, man, no matter what. And he had faith. Okay? There's a certain part in the movie where, I think it was in like a little dungeon or underground something. Him and that girl who wouldn't leave him alone, by the way. And she asked about that book. Okay. He was reading that book and he was telling her, look, man, He said, we walk by faith, man. Okay, walk by faith and not by sight. All right. He was in that spirit, man. And she kept asking him, well, how you know where to go? He said, look, man, I just go. I just go and walk by faith and not by sight, man. He was in the spirit of the Lord guiding him to wherever he needed to be. Okay, remind you of Abraham. Okay, it told you that Abraham had faith in Hebrews chapter 11. Okay, going out, leaving out, not knowing where he was going to go. But he had faith just to go, knowing that Yahweh Shem Shah was going to guide him. And we got to be the same way, man. There's a lot of things that's going to take place, man, where you just have to go and allow Yahweh Shem Shah to guide your feet, through wisdom. Okay, your decisions is going to be made on the fly, by the way. Decisions on the fly. Okay, it's going to be spiritual decisions, man. You got to trust Yahweh Shem Shah, man. All we got is faith, brothers. The just shall live by faith. That's all we got. We ain't got nothing else. So at the end of the day, man, it's going to come to a point where do you believe in Yahweh Shem Shah on that level or not? Because there's levels of faith. You can believe that America's Babylon. You can believe Esau's the devil. You can believe a lot of things in the scriptures. Okay? But do you believe in Yahweh Shem Shah when it comes down to your protection? Okay? When it comes down to you. Okay? In real time, things that happen around you, man. Walking through the valley of the shadow of death. Do you believe you will be protected? That's what you got to ask yourself. Okay? Let's go to 1 Maccabees chapter 2, verse 64. Wherefore, ye my sons, be valiant and show yourselves men in behalf of the law, for by it shall you obtain glory. Right, man. Show yourselves men, man. Okay? Gird up your loins. Like the Lord told Job, man. We got to gird up our loins and get ready for whatever, bro. Okay? Whatever. Okay? And the only way to be in that mind frame of whatever, we have to be in that mind frame of a pilgrim. Okay? Because a pilgrim mind is single-minded towards that journey and getting to the end of that journey, man. Getting to that sacred place. Okay? Getting to that sacred place. All right? Let's go to Isaiah 46, verse 8. Remember this and show yourselves men. Again, bring it again to mind, all you transgressors. Right, man. Yahweh Shem Shah is looking for those who going to show themselves men. Okay? Men of the Lord. Not just any man in the world, man. But a man of the Lord that trusts in him, man. That's what he's looking for, man. Are you going to trust in me in your journey or not? Are you going to walk by faith and not by sight? Okay? Are you going to hold on to your integrity? That's what kind of man Yahweh Shem Shah is looking for, man, when it's all said and done. When all hell break loose, man. The light is going to be shining through those men. Big time. The power they're going to have within them, man. It's very, very serious. Very serious. Let's go to Matthew chapter 6, verse 22. The light of the body is the eye. If therefore thy eye be single, the whole body shall be full of light. Right. If thy eye be single towards your pilgrimage. Right now is the time to be more and more single-minded. You have to examine that, man. Okay, you should be building your power up in your spirit. Okay, being a light, man. Okay, if you're full of light, that means you're full of wisdom. And wisdom guides you to make better decisions, to make the right decision. Okay, to not overthink, but just move through trust. You're moving through trust. Just like he was doing through this movie. Moving through trust, moving through faith, walking by faith, not by sight. Okay, he believed that no matter what situation he's going to get in, he was going to be alive afterwards, man. Okay, that's why when he was walking, when he told her that he walked by faith and not by sight, okay, and they went to that house, all right, and they pulled guns on him, okay, and they was stuck there, and people who were chasing Denzel and that girl, okay, she had to ask Denzel in the movie, like, look, man, like, was this part of the, what you saw? In other words, you talking about we're going to be straight and God is guiding you. But look at us, man. They got guns on us. They blast into the house. Okay. And Denzel said what? He said, we going to make it. Me and you, we going to make it out alive. That was faith, man. Okay. Multiple times in that movie, man, he was bringing up how You just got to have it inside of you. You just got to have it in you, man. That's that evidence, man. You got to have that evidence in you, man. Okay? It's not seen, but it's evidence. Your hope in your Yahweh Shema Shai. That he's speaking within you. That he told you, I got you. He told you, don't worry. He told you, don't be afraid. Okay? That's why I want to watch that movie again, man. Because, man, Denzel was in a spirit like that, man. And it made you think. It made me think. You know, it should make you think if you watch it or if you know the movie. You should by now. You know, it came out in 2010. That was 10 years ago, you know. You know, so, and there's more movies to watch that really get you in that mind frame. But, yeah, this one, the Spirit had me watch this one again. But let's go back to Matthew 6, verse 22. The light of the body is the eye. And therefore, if thy eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light. Right, and that's what you want. But if thy eye be evil, thy whole body shall be full of darkness. And therefore the light that is in thee be darkness, how great is that darkness? Right, man. So you got to focus on being full of light so that you can see clearly in your path to do what? To pilgrimage, okay, to that sacred place. Okay, because we are still in our pilgrimage. It's not over, man. We know a lot of things are happening. Things are brewing up. You know, the mark of the beast is brewing up, different things of that nature. But our pilgrimage ain't over yet, man. You know, we still have some fighting to do. We still have some suffering we got to go through. And that's the reality of the truth, man. But hey, we close. You got to know we close. Now from there, let's go to Amos chapter 5, verse 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. Right, it's going to be darkness, man. So the only way for us to survive, we have to be full of light throughout all that darkness that's coming upon this world. We have to be the light. Okay, you get that? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light, but we gonna be that light. Okay, if we focus on the pilgrimage, man, trim things off you gotta trim off, man, and keep your focus where it needs to be. Grow your focus better, man. Right now it's the time to be doing that. Verse 19, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him. Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it? Right, man, it's going to be one thing after another and one thing after another, man. Okay, it's going to get real insane, man. It's going to be an epic time. Okay, so we have to focus, man. Okay, and learn from the things that the Lord shows us, man. Okay, examples. And like I said, a good example was that movie, his mentality. He wasn't worried about women. He wasn't worried about nothing but that sacred place. So, you know, let that mind be in you, man. That was in Yahweh Shai. Because Yahweh Shai is a perfect example, man. He said, I come to do my Father's work. Well, we got to do Father's work too. Okay, so with that, I hope you're edified. I want to give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash, for giving me the spirit to do this lesson. Double honor to the elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to your Akim out there that's doing the truth and sincerity. Shalom.